Are you not entertained?
Welcome to Hard to Entertain with Brandon and Trey. Take it away, boys.
What up, what up, what up?
This is Hard to Entertain with Brandon and Trey, episode 56. There's our first, hey, what, you guys can't play music on here.
I don't know. Hey, that's 3 seconds.
Yeah, okay. I guess YouTube won't kick us off yet.
Yeah.
By the way, everybody, thank you for watching the YouTube videos.
Yeah, thanks for thinking.
Yeah, they're hitting. It's good. I mean, we're not getting like 32K or anything. That'd be crazy. But, you know, something's better than nothing.
Ooh, ooh, baby, I love you way.
Every day. All right, so what's up with you? What's new? 2 weeks? You have to have done something.
No.
You ain't done shit?
You
suck.
I don't.
How did you not do anything?
It's football time, baby.
Yeah. What? Oh, yeah. Well, we can talk about that. We got that ass whooped this last weekend.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. The Saints went on there and went, hey, what's up?
Let's go ahead and mute your mic now.
What is that?
Yeah, you know what you did. No. You know what you did. So we'll all sit here. We'll all sit here and wait for you to figure your shit out. No, we'll wait.
That's okay. Go ahead.
Nope. We'll wait for you.
Yeah, whatever. The mic is set. We're good to go.
Are you good?
Nope. That's okay.
No. We're all going to sit here and watch Trey also figure out how to turn the volume all the way down.
The volume is all the way down.
All right, then now you get to talk again.
Perfect.
Now you get the permission, Trey, to come in here and bless us all.
It was already set to nothing.
Hey, I got a new little thing here.
What do you got?
Let me just hit this one here. Your sandboard. Okay, and get past that.
You didn't do shit.
Okay, apparently I signed myself out. All right. That's awesome.
Yeah?
All right.
All right.
Let's see here. That's good.
Well, while you're doing this shit, so I go to Disneyland next week. I'm pretty excited about it.
I've
What
got
the hell?
a little soundboard.
But you have a soundboard over there, too. You can't do that one.
That will.
I don't know about all that.
What did he say?
What did you say?
I get the fun ones on here.
That's fun.
Shut up!
Oh, okay.
Okay. We'll be right back.
Shit. What is this?
Wait, what? That's what it says.
Wait, what?
Yeah.
That's nice. I like the what did you say?
I can't wait to use that one. What's this one? Talk about. How you doing?
Taco.
All right, we'll stop.
All right. We're getting nope. Can't do that. Can't do that. Get canceled right off the bat.
No, okay, let's throw that one down.
All right.
There you go.
So yeah, I'm doing Disney next week. I'm excited. Bum, ba-dum, ba.
All right, you're going to. Okay.
We're gonna do. I'm pretty excited. We'll come back. I'll tell you what happened. This is fucking ridiculous. Bill. Way too crazy. Yes, way too crazy.
Sorry.
Yep, and you blew somebody's blinds with that one.
Sorry. Okay, we're all excited there.
Yeah, you did. I saw that.
All right, Trey, do you know what we need to do?
What's that?
1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3.
That.
Stupid. All right.
All right. Well, you know, are you pondering?
No, Trey.
Yes.
How do you really feel?
I feel like every time I'm on here, I got a book in my hand, and so I look ridiculous. They're probably wondering what the hell my book's about. You know, I'm writing a memoir.
You know, Trey, you also have a computer right in front of you. You could put notes on there
Yeah.
and then have those on your computer. You also are in the Apple
Yeah.
universe.
Yeah. I could just do self
environment,
I could
and
be
you
like,
could
hey,
self notes,
Siri.
and then you could just put it on have it logged into your Mac here,
Yeah.
and that way you can just
Yeah.
have notes.
I can do that.
But you know,
I like to do it, you know, old school. All right. So are we ready for these trailers?
oh shit! Are we ready for trailers?
It's trailer time. It's trailer time. It's trailer time. Trey wants to the trailer. your ass down. It's time for the trailers.
I didn't watch shit.
As far as trailers,
Yeah.
that's fine.
The only thing I saw was I guess like a new Minecraft one, and I'm like,
Well, I don't understand. It's like Jason Momoa just will take a check now.
he's like, rack him up, son.
Yeah.
Rack him up, son.
I mean, when the end of the trailer is, I am Steve, and it's Jack Black. I'm like, Jack Black, you don't even look. What the? It's just Jack Black.
Yeah, with the blue shirt on.
Yeah, I'm like, okay. It looks like shit. I think it looks awful.
Yeah, I'm not really looking forward to that.
Tara's like, we're going to see that.
Mhm.
I was like, oh man,
oh man.
oh man. All right.
What do you got?
So we got a new trailer for Venom, and the big thing is that Noel from the comic books, they showed him in this new one. So we're going real deep into comic book stuff with this next one. It's their last one, so they're just gonna kind of just go for it, I think. No, I mean, I don't know. I think it's kind of cool. Like Daryl from what's the one with the zombies? What's the zombie show?
What are you talking about? What zombie
The Walking Dead.
show?
The Walking Dead.
Oh, it's got Daryl on. Okay.
Yeah, he's playing Noel, which is the symbiote god. I don't know. We'll see what happens. They've showed some stuff where we have some other people as more Marvel characters. Okay, Jesus Christ. If you don't want to watch it, just say you're not going to fucking watch it. You don't have to sit here and yawn all over it. Okay. All right, so the next thing I got for you is called The Apprentice. This is
Donald Trump.
it is about Donald Trump.
Oh,
Sebastian Stan is playing Donald Trump.
that's a choice.
Yep. So this is coming out October the 11th.
I don't see that at all. Sebastian
If you see the pictures, you look it up real quick.
he looks similar?
He looks pretty good.
They put like a fat suit on or something.
He does look like he has a little weight to him. They put a suit on him.
Oh, okay.
This is coming out October the 11th. The next thing I got for you is called Your Monster. This is coming out October the 25th. It's about a girl who gets a cancer diagnosis, and then she gets broken up with from her boyfriend, and so she spirals out, and she finds out that she has a monster living in her closet that she like befriends, and like they get like romantic.
All right.
I don't know, weird, but interesting. The next one,
It's like the what's that Nickelodeon one? Monster on My Bed or whatever.
yeah, this one's they're comparing it more like the Beauty and the Beast kind of thing.
Oh, so it's a guy monster.
Yeah.
And he's in the closet just.
Oh, I hope not. Okay, so the next thing I got for you.
Break up with her. Oh my god.
Oh, disgusting. That's gross. Next is called House of Spoils. This comes out October the 3rd. It's going to be on Prime, and it's a Blumhouse joint. It's a horror movie about a chef. If you're into, two things that might be interesting together. We'll see. Next thing's called The Fire Inside. This is a boxing movie about a girl from Flint, Michigan, who is coming out December 25th.
I believe that movie's called $1 Million Baby.
Well, that's not what this one's called. This one's called The Fire Inside.
I think you're wrong on that one, Trey.
It's 2012. It's about the 2012 Olympics, and it's
Dun, dun.
Clarissa T-Rex Shields. Is the girl or the person.
Clarissa Shields, yeah.
Yeah. Well, her
Very famous
Yeah.
woman boxer.
Yeah, I didn't know. I don't follow boxing too much, so but
Still in the game.
it looked interesting.
Still boxing.
Yeah.
Which is good.
The next thing I got for you is called The Killer Threat. This is a murder mystery. It's coming out September 26th, starring Shailene Woodley and Joseph Gordon-Levitt. It looks okay. It seems like Joseph Gordon-Levitt is playing a detective who's trying to solve a murder mystery. So
He's fallen all the way off.
he does. He looks crazy in this too. We got the final trailer for the Wild Robot. Have you seen the trailer for that? It's about the robot who lands in the wilderness and
Yeah.
has to take care of a duck.
Mhm.
Essentially, it looks good. I'm in for that because DreamWorks they're usually pretty good.
Okay.
We'll see.
Okay.
They're doing another Salem's Lot. Like they're doing a remake.
Yeah, but this is going straight to VOD, bruh.
Yes, but it's a movie. It's not a series. The other ones have been like little mini series.
And this was shot like 2-3 years ago.
Was it?
Yep.
Yeah, I didn't know when it was shot. I know it's coming out October the 3rd, and it's going to be on HBO Max.
And it's Stephen King's already seen it. He's like, it's fine. I don't know why they've been waiting so long to put it out.
Well, it's like Pet Cemetery. They did two of those.
Yeah, but I'm saying it's been out.
Yeah.
They've already shot this.
Yeah.
I guess like 2-3 years ago.
Well, it's funny. So they did a Toxic Avenger movie, a
Same
new
thing.
one.
Yeah, same thing.
They've showed the movie
Yeah.
at like one of their like
Yeah.
big events, and still
There's a
hasn't come
few-
out yet.
There's a few. There's a there's a Watch Mojo that just came out.
Yeah.
Like the last day or two. That has like a list of movies that were shot years ago. They're finally coming out this year.
It's pretty wild. Why would you wait so long? It's
Sucks.
okay. So the next thing I got for you is called "It's What's Inside."
Jesus.
This is the last one. October 4th.
What'd you say? What's the name of this movie?
What's inside?
I'll tell you what's inside.
Jesus Christ.
I'll tell you what's about to be.
So this is a weird one. It's like these group of people go into and it's like a pre-wedding party, and
It's
so
like a horror movie.
yeah, they have like a box where they all attach these things to their heads and they switch bodies.
Okay.
Yeah, it looked weird, but
Bodies hit the floor.
exactly.
Let the bodies hit the
Yeah, we're not gonna do all that that's pretty much all I got for you.
Speaking about what's inside, Trey,
Yes.
you know what wasn't inside me?
Jesus.
The food and drinks I had on Friday night as I threw up in my driveway.
Okay. I thought you were
You
gonna
go in
say
front of my
penis. And I was
driveway,
gonna
you
be like,
could
oh God,
just a big puddle.
just a
black
big
puddle.
disgusting mess,
I
huh?
had to wash off.
Ew. That's gross.
Yeah.
It's so gross. You're gross.
Well, you're something else, but I don't want to say it to everybody.
Hey, Trey. Guess what time it is? What time is it? It's fucking TV time.
Hooray.
Hooray.
So what did you watch on TV? Did you watch anything?
Yeah, I watched some shit.
You usually tell me about some shit that came out like 10 years ago. I finally watched Grey's Anatomy. It came out 20 years ago.
All right.
You ever heard of the show called ER? It's got George Clooney in it. I was like, oh, cool, Brandon. Welcome. 1998 says hi.
All right. First of all, Trey, suck my butt. All right. Just because it's not what you want to watch, or you're watching all this new shit, that ain't on me. You know, that's on you.
Yeah.
But the first thing I watched is Jack Whitehall, Fatherhood with My Father.
You know, I thought about watching this, but it didn't look like it was funny.
Did you like his other show, Jack
Yeah.
Howell Travels with My Father?
I thought that one was hilarious.
So it's similar to that, but it's him being pregnant.
Yeah.
Or
Him
his,
being-
not him
what
being
the
pregnant,
fu-
but his,
That's a whole
his
different
girlfriend
show.
being pregnant.
Right.
It's not as funny or as good as the travel with, but it was still. I watched the first 2 episodes, but still,
Does the doll end up in this as well?
not the episodes that I saw,
Damn.
but
It was so creepy.
but yeah, it's pretty good if you like Jack Whitehall.
Mhm.
I think it's pretty good so far.
Mm-hmm. All right. All right. Well, we could stop for just a second, and you could try this delicious Coke Zero with Oreo.
Coke Zero Oreo. Let's see what's in the nutrition facts.
Yeah, I'd probably
Sodium.
nothing.
And 0 protein.
Yep.
A lot of sodium.
Yep.
Caramel color, natural flavors,
Uh-huh.
photophoracic.
You know, we don't care what's in it. I just
Acid.
want you to try it.
Shut your fucking mouth.
Hey, how dare you? How dare you?
You keep my wife's name out your motherfucking mouth.
All right, Will Smith, get jiggy with it. Let's do this.
Did you hear this fucking guy at the Emmys this week?
Uh-uh.
He's a producer. I forget on which show, but his name is Will Smith.
Oh, Jesus.
And so he comes up there, and the first joke he makes, he's like, "I swear to God, I'm not gonna hit anybody," or some shit like that.
That's hilarious.
All right, here we go.
All right, we're ready for this. Jesus Christ. This is way too hot. Jesus Christ.
Oh my God, it's so bad. It's so bad.
You're gonna drink more?
I'm gonna go for another try. Oh my God. Oh my God, it's. It tastes like more like pet. Oh. It tastes like it's on my fucking mouth, dude. I can't get it off. It tastes like more like Pepsi
Yeah.
with like coffee in it and some chocolate.
All I tasted was vanilla Coke.
It's what are you talking? Oh my god,
That's
it's
all I got.
so
was
bad.
Vanilla Coke.
I that's probably one of the worst sodas I've ever had in my life. Dude, that's so bad.
Yeah.
Why? Well, just first of all, why?
Well, because they have a relationship. So, like, the Oreos right now are doing a Coke version. Like, you can get a Oreo that's got Coke flavoring in it.
Maybe it's a different type of Coke, but okay. Let's move. I digress. All right.
All right. So, I watched The English Teacher on FX.
Okay.
It's
That's a comedy, yeah.
yeah, it's about a guy who's gay and he teaches
Whoa!
English class. It's dealing with like high school issues as far as like the LGBTQ. I don't know. There's a bunch of letters after that or numbers and stuff, but it's just like his problems with them treating him differently because of him being gay, and it's a comedy. And the gym teacher's like a jock, like, but he's a big heavy set guy, and like it's him, the gym teacher, and this other girl. It's okay. I mean, it's more of like I think it's more like a serious kind of thing. I thought it was gonna be way funny, and I thought it was just okay.
It's okay. It's not very funny.
I didn't think it was that funny.
Okay.
Tara thought it was good, but I was like, meh.
Meh.
So if I had to give it a
Remember that?
rating,
Do you remember that? Meh. What's that from?
I don't know.
The Amanda Show.
Oh yeah.
Jeez.
It's not better. It's much better.
Dude, she's rough. Have you seen
Yep.
her lately?
Yep.
Unrecognizable.
She looks kind of like what's the
She's
other
like-
girl from The
she's like-
Parent Trap?
Lindsay Lohan, but
Yeah,
no, Lindsay
she's
Lohan to get
rough
fat
too.
though.
Yeah, because she does coke.
Yeah, well, maybe she should.
Everybody.
She should.
Want to stay skinny? Do some coke.
She's got like a
Little.
weird like heart tattoo on her face.
Yeah, of course she
blonde-
does.
She dyed her hair blonde. Not, She
Yeah.
literally looks like she shops at Walmart. Like
She probably has a line of clothes there too.
she got no money.
Oh,
That's gone.
Amanda, so. All
I
right.
liked all that too.
Yeah?
I fucked with all that.
Yeah, it was Saturday Night Live for kids.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it was good. Okay.
Go ahead. Hit us with that.
We normally don't rate the TV shows. We just say if we liked them or not.
Okay, well then I won't rate the next one. I got two more.
I watched. It's a mini series. So I'm gonna call it TV. It's the Into the Fire: The Lost Daughter.
Oh, I was gonna watch this.
2 episodes.
It looked good.
They're each like an hour plus. It's a strange one, just kind of the ups and downs of like. So essentially, some lady put her daughter up for adoption when she's young,
Oh, okay.
and boom, she kind of like always thought at some point maybe her daughter would try to reach out to her to find her when she's older, right?
Right.
And then 13 years later, or some shit like that, or maybe like 20 years later, whatever, she gets a letter from the adoption agency saying, hey, your daughter went missing 13 years ago when she was like 13 or whatever. And we think we found her body, and we need your DNA to prove if it's her or not.
Yeah.
So, of course, she goes and gives her DNA and finds out that that's not the body isn't her daughter's. Her daughter did go missing,
Yeah.
but the body that they found
Isn't.
isn't her daughter. So
That's
now
weird.
it sparks her like, well, where the fuck's my daughter?
Yeah.
Like it's supposed to be. And so it was this whole thing about what happened to her daughter, where she's at, and how people. And she met this guy who doesn't work for the police, and essentially, when her daughter went missing in the like 80s, 90s, I
Yeah.
don't know, I forget when exactly, but when she went missing, no one really investigated it.
Yeah.
They reported it. Hey, she ran away as a runaway.
Right.
No one ever tried to find her. Well, she died.
She. Spoilers.
Spoiler alert.
Dead.
The adoptive dad killed her and did touchy things. And they found out not only did she do it to him, that he did it to other women, all over the place. And it's weird.
Ew.
It's weird.
Not a good look.
And so he initially says that he put the body in a barrel and put it in the trash,
Again?
And then they come to find
Jesus.
out that no, he cut up the body and then buried it in the backyard
Jesus.
with a bunch of diapers.
That is dark.
Crazy. And the wife, his wife, is all it's crazy. Anywho,
It's crazy, man.
it's crazy, dog. Anyways, it's pretty good. It was shot pretty decently.
Yeah.
Yeah. They pick up. The cool thing was they picked up on the story.
Mhm.
It's not all post. They
Okay.
pick up on the story when she starts accusing him of doing it. So before he goes to jail and stuff.
Yeah.
So you got to go through that process with the camera crew and the documentary crew
Ah.
of her accusing and the
So
cops
this
getting
is
involved.
like how to make a murderer.
Yeah, it's like half. They pick up she's already accusing him, and right before they pick him up,
Yeah.
on charges for the first time. So
Oh, nice.
it's cool. It's kind of interesting. You get to pick up that. But yeah, on Netflix.
Yeah, cool.
I just got bitch.
All right, I watched Universal Basic Guys.
Oh, one of those the one
On
the
Fox?
Simpson.
Yes.
Yeah.
Uh,
How was it?
So it's about two guys who work at a that work at a hot dog factory, and
Super gay.
they get replaced by robots. So they get put on Universal Basic Income.
Okay.
So they get $3,000 a month, and it's pretty much, it's pretty much.
When's this set?
Uh,
In today time?
Yeah,
It's not great.
that's not a lot of money.
It's not great.
I mean, but if you ain't got to work,
Well, it depends. We get taxes take out of that 3,000.
no, it's $3,000.
So they're getting $3,000 straight.
Yes.
So $1,500 every 2 weeks.
No.
No tax.
Oh yeah, 15. Yeah.
No tax on that.
That's not bad.
So I mean that's like
3,600
like $18 a month an hour.
That's $36,000 a year.
That ain't bad. I mean if you're poor, that ain't bad.
To do nothing.
They don't have that problem.
Yeah. So, anyways,
I'm rich, bitch.
So
So
it's-
I gotta get that on my. I gotta put that.
so
on
it's it's basically him and his friends' adventures of like what they do.
because they have nothing else to do.
Yeah, basic shit.
They don't want to get another job.
So on the first episode, there's only one out so far. This guy, his wife's having a birthday, and he decides he brings a picture of a bulldog, as a painting. He's gonna give it to his wife, and he finds out that one of his wife's friends gives him a spa day gift card for $200. And so he's like, oh man, now I look like an asshole. So he puts the painting away, and they go to the zoo and they go and buy her a monkey.
Okay.
Because they think it's cool, but it's like a diseased monkey, like its eyeball pops out and shit. And so they bring it back to the house, and she's like, "What is this?" He goes, "Happy birthday! I got you the monkey." He goes, "I don't want a monkey. What is this? Monkeys do stuff to people, and they could rip your face off." And he goes, "No." So he's trying to they're trying to put a diaper on this monkey, and it literally rips the dude's face off in the episode.
Okay.
So you just see meat face.
So it's pretty out there then, huh?
I mean, it gets weird. It's just the animation is really bad.
Okay, it's like low budget.
Yeah, I was disappointed.
But it's intentionally bad.
No, I think it's just that's the style it is. I don't know. For a premiere, it wasn't very good. I mean, Rick and Morty's premiere is leaps and bounds.
All right.
Funnier, and they can get away with a lot more because it's late night. But I mean, if you're into American Dad, I don't know, any of those kind of Fox animation. Oh, Bob's Burgers, it's in that realm. It's around there.
Okay.
Animation's not as good, but it's funnier than some of those shows. So I'd recommend it if you like those. But if you're really into highbrow funny stuff, no, not for you.
Highbrow.
You got anything else?
I watch a lot of football.
Okay, that's not TV shows.
Didn't know.
Okay. I started watching Hills. This is a wrestling show that was on Reels.
Showtime.
It was on Reels.
Oh, okay.
What are you gonna do? You got something cool over there?
Hey, Brandon, I can't believe you're watching to tell me about this old stuff. You're watching that. Heels has been out since 2017.
But here's the thing: they just put it on Netflix.
Oh,
and
okay.
They put it on there
Oh.
because it's getting a new season.
So that
Via
means
Netflix.
that means I can bring up old shit if they put it on Netflix.
If they're giving it a new season on Netflix, then yes.
Oh, so here's the caveat. It's got to transfer from one network to another network.
And they got to
and
give
it's
it more
also gotta
shows, more episodes.
No, fuck you, Trey. How about that?
But
You know what? I'm gonna talk about what I want to talk about.
that's fine. Do whatever you want. That's why we have our own show.
I fucking will.
Yeah, good for you. I'm happy.
Fuck
for
you, Trey.
Do it.
piece of shit.
All right, so Stephen Amell plays a wrestling coordinator who runs a promotion.
Most notably, Green Arrow from the CW
Yes,
network.
yes.
Did a little wrestling there for a little bit.
He did actually, and I think this is where he kind of got the bug. He did it to promote Hills while he was doing it.
Yeah.
And
then he did another show on. It's called Banshee. It's on HBO.
no, I haven't seen that.
I heard it's good. I have to watch it.
Okay.
Gets raves.
I mean, Hills.
All right, Hills. It's about wrestler to the Hills. Okay, cool. All right, fucking next. No. Tell us more, Trey. No,
Okay.
tell us more.
Perfect.
No, tell us more.
So it's. You suck ass. Give me back my mic. So it's two brothers having to deal with the fact that the one brother runs the whole promotion and the other brother is actually a wrestler in the promotion. So he has to do what his brother says essentially. And so
What do you think about this McMahon show is coming out?
it comes out the 25th. I'm excited.
Isn't it like a documentary type shit?
It is, but they're trying
I
to
don't know
say that it might be edited up too much, and you
I
might
don't
not get
know.
the dirty.
Just the poster is him with the little fucking wrestler, so I think it's gonna not be in the best limelight.
We'll see.
I mean,
But, all right.
the man took.
Since you're
little
not going to let
small-
me talk about
The
this,
man took little small promotions and made arguably one of the
Yeah.
biggest promotions
hmm
ever.
and he sexually harassed all of his women wrestlers.
Hey, I mean, that's not good.
It's not good.
Not good at all. You shouldn't do that. And
Yeah.
I don't know who. It's just terrible.
You were about to say something was going to get us in trouble.
Mhm.
See, anyways, so if
I
you
don't know
like
what you're
Stephen Amell and wrestling shit, watch it. I mean, the only problem with the show is they're hour-long episodes. So to get to this season, I'm looking at like 10 hours, and I'm like, fuck, that's a long time.
Damn.
Yeah. But that's all I got for TV.
All right. No, that's fair, Trey.
It's a movie.
It's a premiere. It's a movie premiere.
What is it, Trey? So I know you made your way to the theater,
The cinema.
but I did not.
That's okay.
But I did watch a few things.
Most of
on-
my shit that's not really in the theaters.
All right. Well, are you going to talk about your theater one in this episode?
What's that?
Your theater one? Are you going to talk about it in this episode?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, then we'll save that one for last. All right. I'll go first. Thank you, Trey. Appreciate
Okay.
it. You're such a gentleman.
Yes, sir.
You know what they say? You're a gentleman and a scholar.
That's right.
The first thing I will talk about is the Bridge Ridge.
Nope,
whatever the-
that's not it. It's Rebel Ridge.
Rebel Ridge. You know, Bridge Ridge, Rebel Ridge. I was looking. I was like, I don't know. Like
Bridge. It's
I was
Bridge
like,
Bridge.
or
the movie.
Rebel Ridge. Who cares? Rebel Ridge. I don't know the actor's name. He's not popular. He's not a big known guy.
Aaron Perry.
Fucking sure.
You know what's funny? He plays Terry. Ari Perry plays Terry.
Harry Perry plays Terry. Fucking bitch. So, long story short, the guy comes into town to pay his brother's bill,
Mm-hmm.
who snitched on someone at one point.
Yes.
And he gets stopped by the cops, and there's this thing that's a real life thing called asset forfeiture.
Mm-hmm.
Whereas if you get stopped by a cop, and all they have to do is articulate a suspicion
Yeah.
that money was obtained or involved in an illicit activity,
Yeah.
which is a real thing, then they can seize that money, and then you have to go to court and fight for your own money back.
Yeah.
So if you just happen to get stopped and a cop thinks you smell like weed, and you just, let's say, took a bunch of money out from a mortgage,
Well, you're not
and
explaining the situation well. The dude's riding on a bike
I'm just
and
saying,
he's got a brown paper bag with $30,000 in it.
Yeah.
That looks suspicious as shit.
yeah, but he didn't have anything on him other than him riding his bicycle.
Well, right. And he ignored the cops because he had his headphones in.
The cops stopped him for no reason either. Too. They suspected him of having a stolen bike, which
Mhm.
was not true. And then after that, they're like, "Well, we're going to search your bag anyways because you ran from us." And he made a valid excuse that I had my headphones and I didn't hear you. That's a valid.
Yeah.
Any cop would be like, "Oh, my bad."
But the
Like,
way they stopped and they hit his bike with the car.
yeah. So anywho, they take his money obviously, and then he's got to figure out how to make money, and then he finds that the cops are pretty dirty. Bada bing, bada boom.
Yes.
Um,
Here's the thing. Let's talk about this real quick. Okay, there.
and here's the thing.
An hour into this movie, I thought it was over. Once he gets his fucking money back, I'm like, oh, we're done. And then there's another hour.
That's what Trey. That's called a sub climax.
Climaxing over here, are we?
I am. Well, it seemed like the girl in that was trying to get some climax.
From him.
It was weird.
And she's a drug addict.
Yeah. Well, she was a drug addict.
She did drugs in that too. Well, not
well,
she
she got
drugged.
forced
Yes.
into drugs. I didn't think I was gonna like this movie, especially about 25 minutes in. I'm like, it's gonna be another rough watch.
Yeah.
I thought it gets better as it goes.
Yeah.
I think it definitely gets better as it goes. It took a while for some action. It's supposed to be an action thriller.
Yeah.
I'm just like, can we get to the action part?
Uh-huh.
And then when he starts doing action stuff, it's pretty cool.
Yeah.
But I just don't think he does enough.
Well, it's
But
weird because he's like a combat specialist.
He's supposed to be a hand-to-hand combat all-weapon specialist, and he barely fights
at all.
Like he fights like I said, 35 minutes in, he does his first fight scene.
Yeah.
And then he does another one towards the end, but that's really it.
Right.
The rest of it's like shooting guns and stuff. It's like, well, that's
Yeah.
not what the whole thing. The whole thing is supposed to be. But no here there. I thought that the whole concept of the movie was interesting.
Yeah.
I enjoyed it. I thought it was a new take. It was
Mhm.
something that's real life, kind of got real life implications.
Right.
Acting for the most part was good.
Yeah.
A couple CG problems here and there, but nothing crazy. Acting, the main guy who was big, look tough.
Yeah.
When he did fight, it looked cool.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. So I thought it felt like they had some subplot stuff that they didn't really get into.
They wanted to get it like the whole brother thing. Like they were just like he snitched. Like okay, he got stabbed.
It wasn't even that. It was more like he was like it felt like he was like part of like a black ops team or something because he was like working at a Chinese restaurant and I need $10,000. Wink, wink. And he's like, I got you.
Yeah, and then
I was like, wait,
they never
what?
really explain that if it's like drugs or something else.
Yeah, if the Chinese restaurant is some kind of cover for some shit, they felt like they were leading to something like that, but they never got into it.
Right. I think that's where it kind of it
wasn't long enough. I
missed.
guess we needed another hour.
I don't know. But I honestly thought for
Yeah.
being a Netflix movie, that's the first. I've never seen this guy in anything else.
Yeah.
I thought it was a solid attempt. I think it's a good Netflix movie.
Yeah.
I think if you look at it in that vein, would I be upset if I saw this in the theaters? Fuck yeah. I would.
Yeah.
But
Okay.
on Netflix, I'm like,
There was a really weird part where he's riding his bicycle beside the bus and he's like, "Oh, brother!" Oh,
yeah,
his hands up.
that
And
made
what
no
the-
sense.
what-
His character throughout that whole thing, and all of a
the
sudden, he's like-
badass and
he's
all
like-
of us. Yeah,
on a fucking on like a fucking 10 speed.
and he crashes
like-
to the bike. He like high fives his brother, and his brother gets mowed down later in the movie.
Yeah, he gets
gets
fucking
stabbed to
shanked
death.
up and
Yeah.
fucking. Yeah, it's. I don't know. There are some tone issues there.
Yeah.
But overall, I would give it.
Here we go. This is important.
Not a question.
Oh shit! You gave lower than I did. I thought
I would say knuckle bump.
Yeah.
If
knuckle bump.
well, it depends. Do we look at it in the vein that came on Netflix? Do we take
Yeah.
that into account? Okay, knuckle bump.
Yeah, because you didn't go see it in theaters.
Yeah, knuckle bump.
You didn't waste
Knuckle.
$15.
Nuck if you buck, boy. Nuck if you buck.
Yeah, I would
I'm nucking.
I
I'm
would-
bucking.
I would go
I'm
nuck
ready to
bump.
fight.
like, especially compared to most of the Netflix movies, are trash.
Yeah, we're gonna talk about one.
Okay, so I have
Don't say it.
The Killer. This is you can either watch it on Vudu or it's playing exclusively on Peacock. The Cack.
The cat.
This is a John Woo action
John
movie.
Woo. Oh, is there?
Huh?
Is there?
The Birds,
Is
yes.
it? Oh.
The Birds are in it for sure. This is starring Natalie Emmanuel, Sam Whitworth, and Omar
The
Sy.
Killer.
Yeah.
Okay.
So it's
Who's okay?
it's kind of like
Book of Eli.
well let me no so okay this girl's an assassin this girl yes
And then who she refused to murder.
there's another girl that she refused to murder because she ends up
Jeez.
getting blinded during a
She's what, Trey?
Huh.
She's what?
singer.
No.
Who?
She got what?
She's an assassin.
Yeah, but what happened to her? To the
Uh,
little girl?
she gets her eyes gets she gets blinded.
By the light.
That's right.
Wrapped up like a douche up in
Um,
the middle of the night.
So Sam Worthington is her handler.
Sam
pretty
Worthington's
much.
in this?
Yeah. But it's
Avatar
weird.
himself, huh?
It's like a French. It's French. Everything in it's in
Oy, oy.
French, and that so I don't know what the hell.
Did you watch the? Oh, go ahead.
I don't know. John Woo had some like weird tonal issues with this movie. He would play weird music during the fight scenes and stuff. And I don't know. The action was good, but the like music took me out of it a little bit. It felt like her getting away and a lot of the stuff was like far fetched. When the cops would be around her when she had to like go in and do something. I mean, the plot's okay. You find out like the girl that she saved was she helped her boyfriend steal a bunch of drugs from a big drug kingpin. So there, it's twists and turns. Sam Worthington ends up turning on the big drug kingpin that he's like with the assassins. I don't know. This is not across the room for me. It was just okay.
All right.
I mean, it was in theaters. This movie was. I would be thoroughly pissed if I watched this in theaters. It wasn't that good.
Huh.
I was disappointed.
I will keep that in mind when I go to watch it. Did you watch any of this Fright Night?
No.
Fight Night, the
I
$1 million.
refuse. It looks terrible.
Fucking A.
I mean, it's got a
Yes.
good cast.
The fucking outfits and hair in this is
Yeah.
sick. Anywho, all right, that's good to know, Trey. I'll be sure not to give that one a watch.
Okay.
I've got The Uglies.
Okay, I didn't see this. Was it good? No, Jesus. Here we go.
And strap in for this one, Trey. Yo, what the fuck?
Ooh, that's
Yeah.
strong.
No,
You come in here strong.
all right. What's this?
What's it about?
I don't forget this girl's name. Joey King. Is that her name?
Sure.
Is that a girl's name?
It sounds like it could be unisex name.
Anyways, all right. Fucking the skinny of this movie is, Trey.
Ooh, the skinny.
It's a sci-fi flick where they
Yes.
are able to
Cure ugliness.
stop all war
Oh.
and
Yes.
conflict
Okay.
by getting rid of all the ugly people.
That's a great idea. I'm going first. They're gonna get rid of me. I'm gone.
I was like, I watched not the trailer, but I read the synopsis real quick before I hit play.
The plot. Yeah.
And I was like, there's no fucking way that this movie is going to be about ugly people
Oh.
versus pretty people.
Mm-hmm.
And that's essentially the plot.
Yeah.
That they cured ugliness by giving everyone plastic surgery, and that somehow
Yeah.
stopped all war.
I think that seems feasible.
And
I like it.
here's the thing. Here's the thing, Trey.
Here's the thing.
90% of the people in this movie
Are ugly?
are by far the prettiest people you ever seen in your life.
Oh, okay.
Before they go get surgery.
All right. All right.
They're like, I'm so ugly. You're looking at them like, what?
Yeah.
Like, you definitely could be prettier. I was
Yeah.
like, but you're not ugly.
Okay.
Like, I was like, oh my God. So, like, the whole plot, the plot ended up being, is Joey King a girl? Is that
I don't know.
You've got a phone in your hand. I'm talking.
What am I looking for?
Joey King.
Joey King. Okay. Are you
Joeyking.
Joey King. Yes, it is a girl.
All right, so she's the
That
main
girl.
Yeah, she's the main character. You know her if you've seen her.
Okay.
And stuff. She was in the Kissing Booth.
You can't see
The
shit.
Kissing
because-
Booth, which
yeah.
was terrible movie as well.
Tara loves that movie. I think there's a part 2 as well.
Yeah. But essentially, she's friends with this guy named Paris,
Okay.
who is you can't get your surgery until you turn 16.
Okay.
He's like 3 months older or something like than her, and they promise blah blah blah. Right? They're gonna hang out whenever she gets to be pretty and gets her surgery. One thing leads to another. He gets the surgery. They're supposed to meet up a month after the surgery.
Mm.
They don't meet up,
They don't.
and she finds him, and he's like, "Bitch, come back when you pretty." And she's like, "Yeah, I thought we was boys." And then,
Nope.
then so she meets this other girl
Yeah.
who is probably one of the, like, even before she gets her surgery, she's super pretty. Is this Asian girl,
Right.
super pretty. And I'm like, again, she's like, "I'm ugly." I'm like, in what fucking world? In what world are you ugly?
Sometimes it's in here. In your noggin.
I was, Jesus Christ. So it's just it's so thin. It's so.
Well, yeah, it's a Netflix movie.
And it's just like they're like, okay, we're gonna go to find the rebels, which is the smoke, and find David, and they're a rebellion, and they're like, okay,
Hang
And
on,
they
hang
go
on.
yeah, And then they go find him, and they're again, everyone there is buff, fucking hot and shit, and they're like, "Oh my god, we're all so ugly," and you're like, who here is ugly? And then they're like,
They're
"We
all
have a
ugly on the inside.
we have a cure for it." So you find out
Yeah.
that the whole point, I guess, what the whole the side plot or the undertone plot, which is pretty fucking obvious,
Yeah.
is that when they give you the surgery, they actually go into your brain and they dull you, and so that's why no one's violent. It's because they dull all of them and make them all happy.
This
that
sounds
they're
like
pretty.
dog shit.
And so the whole thing now they're going back and looking for a cure, and they're like, "Oh, don't make me pretty." And they get to choose their eye color. You get to choose all your stuff, and the main character looks like a model, and you're just like,
People of the internet, don't
Oh.
watch this movie.
"My, it was the most."
Dog shit.
And guess what they set up for?
Huh.
Another one.
Okay. So
It's set
Rebel
up-
Moon Part 78.
Yeah, it was so god awful.
All right.
It was directed by someone who directed this. Their name is MCG.
Okay.
It said Mick G
Oh, I know McG.
on for the director. I was like, who the fuck directed this? It says
McG's done some other good stuff.
Have they?
I think so.
Do you know of
I've
Mick
heard of,
G?
I've heard of McG actually.
Or MCG? Is it MCG?
It's Mick G.
Is it Mick G?
McG. Here he is.
I see him. He's done. I got it, Trey. I
Mhm.
got this. He's got
Terminator.
Terminator, Hell's Angels, The Uglies, The Babysitter, 3 Days to Kill. So this means War was kind of good.
Yeah, it was kind of good.
And Charlie's Angel, the first one was pretty good.
Yeah.
But he directed these?
Yeah. See,
We Are Marshall pretty
he's
good.
done some shit.
Remember the World was all right.
Family Switch was all right.
I wouldn't go that far.
Yeah,
Alright,
he's
he's
done some all
he's
right
got
shit.
okay
He's
ones.
got some okay movies.
But The Uglies is by far his worst. It's complete and utter trash.
Yeah.
And I wonder what is this rolling on Rotten Tomatoes?
Not good.
Did you see it?
No, I'm not gonna look. It sounds like shit.
17%.
Yeah, there we go.
There
That a
we go.
baby.
Yeah,
I
I fucking it's so bad.
So
The-
so
the-
bad it's good.
No,
Oh, okay.
the effects are bad. They have hoverboards, which that's gonna be cool. They
Yeah.
don't do anything with it. Fucking, it's just dumb.
Yeah.
Go ahead and give it Dick in the Dirt. Don't watch it.
Oh
It's so
shit!
stupid. A stamp of Dick in the Dirt. Don't watch it. This movie.
Skip that shit.
Fuck that movie.
Ah. Okay.
And what do you have, Trey?
All right. So I got two more. So I got Untold. They did the Hope Solo versus U.S. Soccer.
Yeah.
And these Untold little docu series have been pretty good. So this one, Hope Solo is a goalkeeper, and she played
USA
for the USA women's soccer team.
She goes. Well, so is it from her perspective or like like a documentary?
It's from hers.
Okay, so she's like, I never hit him.
Well, yes.
I never hit that bitch.
So this is the only. So that was like the only real thing that really got her in trouble.
Because she be hitting people. But
Well-
she's saying it was a mutual fight.
Well, no.
What's she saying?
She admitted she hit him, and
I
but
thought
she,
it was a girl.
but she did. She it was a girl. But she had a. It was just she was drunk, and so
Well,
she got. Well, I understand.
You're
that.
responsible for your actions.
I understand this. I'm just saying that they used this as a weapon to keep her out of the conversation to make it where we could get equal pay in that sport. Because that's what she was fighting for. She was fighting for equal pay between men and women in soccer.
No.
She was. That's literally.
That's not what they were fighting for, though. They're not fighting for equal pay. They're fighting for equitable pay.
Well, in the documentary, it said equal pay.
No. Right. They want equitable pay. They get way more because if you, I don't want to get into it.
I'm just saying they were looking for equal pay, and what ended up happening is a lot of these girls they signed papers and stuff so that they would get some more. They didn't get close. It's still very, very not. I understand. I had a big conversation with a friend about this, how they don't draw, so they shouldn't make as much, and all this other stuff. But yeah, I get it. But I thought the doctor.
Look.
Oh Jesus Christ!
If
I don't
you
want to
do-
go into a big thing here.
No, Trey, we're gonna get into it a little bit. This is my opinion.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think it's a controversial one.
Okay.
If you do the same job
Yes.
as a man and a
Yes.
woman, should make the same exact money
Okay.
in a normal day to day. Once you get into professional athletes, when
Uh-huh.
you're playing a sport,
Mm-hmm.
you're going to get paid based on the amount of views that you bring in. That's just the simple math of it.
That's not fair. Then.
That's why.
That's not a fair thing.
That's why
Uh huh.
Okay, Trey. Well, let's talk about it then.
Okay.
Okay, there's people who have the same job as I do at different airports get paid more than me or less than me
Yeah.
because they have a bigger market and they process more people.
Okay.
Okay, if you use the same scenario, they don't get as many people in, they make less money.
Yeah.
That's just the way. That's the way the cookie
Well, I
crumbles.
understand.
You have to.
It. I'm
this
saying
is a
it's not
capitalist.
right though.
Why is it not right? It's a capitalist society.
They're all shooting a basketball.
Yeah, but then watch the sport. Do you watch WNBA?
Yeah.
You watch bullshit.
Caitlin Clark. I've been watching her games.
Yeah, but do you watch it Do you realistically watch it all the time?
No.
You don't watch it nearly as much as men's
I watch.
basketball.
Well,
or
no, I don't even
football.
watch men's basketball anymore.
I'm just saying.
And they don't have a women's football league.
I don't mind. Look. If they were bringing in the same type of sponsorships, same type of views, then there's no problem with it. But you can't bitch that you're one, and then you attack Caitlin Clark, who's bringing in views to your fucking sport, and you're attacking her for doing that.
Right.
Are you fucking insane?
Sorry.
Well, welcome to Sports Talk with Trey and Brandon.
But here's where we came up. Me and my coworker. We decided. I told him. I go. Well, here's the way they can fix it. Co-ed sports. And he goes, that'll never happen because they'll get hurt.
No, yeah.
Like,
Well,
if they had women playing in football or basketball, they would get hurt.
I don't like. I'll watch women's soccer sometimes. Like that's fine.
Yeah.
And I'll watch every now and then I'll watch it on WNBA. But the issue is, unfortunately, the reality is, men and women are just not the same.
Yeah, genetically.
It's just the reality of it. If you imagine putting LeBron James in the WNBA.
Well, right.
He's going to score 1,000 points every game.
But the way you combat that is half the team is men on the team and half the team is women, and so this way they have equal amounts men and women on the same team.
But I mean, here the way I look at it though, Trey, is you have to allow you let the best people play.
Yeah.
If you're saying that they're equal, right? Yeah. Let them play with the men, and they're gonna. And so if you have,
I don't want a women's league.
I'm just saying,
women's team versus a men's league.
No, but if I'm the owner of a team, right, and I've got to put a team together, right, and I've got to put on the best sport, the best put on television, the best product.
Yeah.
Well, I'm going to put the best people on.
Right. Of course.
So I do believe, let's say someone like Caitlin Clark or Sabrina, what's her last name?
I don't know.
She did the 3-point contest this year. Anywho, I think that you let them play. I just think that they're different. It's just it's the same reason why you don't have a guy fight a girl in the UFC.
Yeah.
They're different people. It's a different sport. WNBA and the NBA are different sports. If you watch them play, they play much differently.
Yeah.
It's just a different sport. If you watch, it's okay to be different, but you're still getting paid to play a sport.
Right.
Now, are you getting paid as much as men? No. Is it always fair? No. But you still have an opportunity to go and put yourself out there and get sponsorships just like anybody else. Sure. I think most people would much rather not work at an Amazon factory than to go play for a few $100,000 to go play basketball.
Of course. Anybody would do that.
At some point, I don't give a shit that you're bitching because I just don't give a shit.
Well,
just like the guys in the NFL and the NBA when they bitch about, well, he's making $1 million more than me. I was like, yeah, but you made $15 million this year for playing a sport.
You made $5 million this week.
Yeah, I don't give a shit.
Yeah.
So,
but my point was,
don't take this as me saying that I think they're in fear. I don't think they should get paid equally. I think they should get paid equal for the same amount of work.
Okay. Anyway,
you don't think that's fair?
No, because you're making it sound like the women should have to work double as hard to make the same amount of money.
No, but then why? Then you explain to me why there's less people watching the WNBA. Go ahead.
It's definitely not promoted as much as the men's basketball. For sure. B, it's usually shown at a different time of the year. It's definitely not shown during the men's time. Okay. So it's hard to promote something it's almost like a spring league of women's basketball.
Yeah.
It's
hard to take a sport and have people watch it. It's
true.
Especially in today's world. I think there's an opportunity there. They have to think outside the box. You're not going to be able to compete with the NBA. You're just not going to. You have too many stars. But I think you bring in people like Caitlin Clark, Angel Reese.
Yeah.
You bring in these really polarizing figures into your sport. You're going to grow the sport, and I think they're doing the right thing.
Right.
I think her fellow players need to shut the fuck up.
Yeah.
And don't bitch about her being better than all of you.
Yeah.
And I think there's a lot of good players in there, and I think that's cool. But you look at someone like Conor McGregor, and Chuck Liddell, and Nate Diaz.
Nobody wants to see
I'm just saying.
Ronda Rousey fighting Chuck Liddell.
No, I'm thinking different. I'm thinking different now. They took a sport that was growing,
Yeah.
and because of their personalities,
Yeah.
lifted up even higher.
Yeah.
UFC wouldn't be where it was at today without Conor McGregor. That's just a
course.
fact. That's just a fucking fact.
Yeah.
And,
Well, and
the
Ronda.
NBA wouldn't be where it was today without Michael Jordan, without LeBron James,
Yeah.
without Kobe Bryant, without Kareem Abdul-Jabbar, without Magic Johnson. You have
Yeah,
these
yeah.
polarizing figures in your
Yeah.
sports, just like the NFL. I mean, there's polarizing people in your sports who are going to
Right.
capture eyes, and that's just
Yeah.
that's just the nature of the beast. So I think they're growing. They definitely haven't been around as long as the men's sports.
Yeah.
But soccer, you're never going to get that from the U.S.
Yeah.
Good fucking luck.
I mean, it is pretty popular here.
Not yeah, everyone fucking watches soccer here.
A lot of people do.
No, they don't.
Okay.
It's like it's not even in the top. It's not even. It's.
I mean, if you look it up, it's pretty popular.
Yeah, but it's not as of the major league
Mhm.
sport.
Yeah.
It is not the most popular. I think.
Well, I didn't say it
hockey-
was the most
I
popular.
think hockey is above it.
No, I don't think so.
I think so.
Yeah.
I believe so, sir.
Oh.
Sir, I believe so.
Anyways, so my whole point of this was,
Welcome to Sports Talk.
was to say that the Untold.
We are talking way too much.
Yeah, well, so I was just saying that the Untold documentary was
There's
good.
the camera, sorry.
It was good. But
Polo.
so if you were into
Yeah, that was crazy. That whole time where they're talking about pay and stuff. That was a crazy
Yeah.
time. Everyone was all pissed off.
so the Untold stuff, if you've enjoyed it in the other ones, you'll enjoy this one too. They get into the same kind of thing and they go way deeper into the story. So I would give this one a knuckle bump.
Nice.
Yes. So I got one more. And,
Go ahead.
we're gonna finish this guy up strong. Kevin Smith did a little movie called The 4:30 Movie.
I mean, you have two more.
Oh, I have that was
You didn't watch Beetlejuice 2?
No.
Oh,
I refuse.
okay. So
You can-
I saw you in the theaters, and I thought that's what you
you
were
can
watching.
no. I went and saw the 4:30 movie. This is directed.
Oh, she went and watched it. You watched something else?
Yeah.
All right.
Well, she actually. We're not gonna go there.
Let's talk about it. She won't watch it with her guy friend again?
She went and saw it. Yeah, she went and saw this with Thomas. But
So she's going to the rib cook-off
oh yeah.
in a little tent thing,
Uh-huh.
and now she's going to see the movie.
Uh-huh.
Y'all went at the same time?
No, I went me and her went later. The week after.
Oh, so she went unsupervised.
Yes.
Hmm.
It's not like they're sharing a hot dog or something. That's weird.
Hmm.
But anywho, that's just Tara's friend. But
Uh-huh.
Tara said that
So when you guys get a divorce, does she stay my sister and then I take him as my new brother? How does
yes,
that
yes,
work?
that's exactly how it
Trade you
goes.
in?
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay, just check it.
I heard he's Asian and he's much more handsome.
So
So
do the math on that.
yeah.
I know he's got something.
Yeah, so when so she can call him Uncle Thomas.
No, we're not doing that. That's terrible. Uncle Thomas.
Uncle Thomas.
Thomas. Does he have a nickname?
No, I don't
They
know.
just call him Thomas.
Thomas, yeah.
That's terrible. Hey, Thomas.
Hey Thomas.
Fix that.
All right,
Change
anyways.
your name, Thomas.
So this movie is essentially a Kevin Smith biopic. It's him with
Damn, Trey. This is so bad you can't remember it?
Austin. No, it's literally a Kevin Smith biopic. It's Austin's Zegger. He's basically playing Kevin Smith. He's got a girl that he's liked over the summer. They made out in a swimming pool once, and so he ends up inviting her to the movies to see a rated R flick. So they sneak into it. Ken Jeong is the guy who runs the movie theater, and they try to sneak past him. He ends up kicking them out, for banning them for life. It's got all Kevin Smith's friends in it. I mean, if you've seen any of Kevin Smith's movies,
It's got all the
all the
those
Jason Mewes is in it. His daughter's in it. Harley Quinn Smith. It's just a bunch of everybody.
Okay. So how was it?
I thought it was a fun summertime movie. It wasn't raunchy, really. It was like the least raunchy Kevin Smith movie I've ever seen.
Okay.
I would probably say. So I like Kevin Smith. It'd probably be a knuckle bump for me. Most people are probably gonna be able to nod across the room.
Wow.
I mean, it's all in the movie theater that he owns. He shot it in there.
Oh, the one, the Smod Castle that he's
Yeah.
purchased and starting to build up.
Yep.
This is the first movie he shot through there, right?
Well, he shot it in there.
Hmm?
He shot it in the theater.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it was good.
Okay.
I liked it. You know, it's an indie film, so it's not going to run very long. So if you haven't seen it yet, you're not going to get to see it probably.
All right.
Yeah, it's only going to run for like a week.
Okay.
All right. So what do you got, Brandon? You have Beetle Juice.
No, I didn't watch that.
Oh, okay. Well, I'll tell you what Tara told me. She said it was a decent movie. She said that it's not as good as the first one, but it was kind of funny. That's her review.
All right.
She said it was just okay. Yeah.
You heard it here, folks, guys. It was just okay.
Yeah.
All right. You ready for the next segment, Trey?
I am. When the world needed direction,
It called upon its last hope.
two brothers.
One studio.
Hard to Entertain is proud to present Flashback. That shit was loud.
Was it loud?
It was.
How do I down here?
My ear like piece of like.
That's because I have your shit turned all the way up because you can't hear your own self talk.
Well, you know, I'm kind of deaf and shit. So
Yeah.
There you
You
go.
ready?
yes.
Let's do it.
When we gonna be a family again?
A boy.
Angels in the Outfield.
You just watched this recently.
No, I didn't.
You fucking fuck.
But we used to watch that movie like all the time when we go over to our great grandma's house.
That's bullshit. All right, good for you. I had two notes when I was watching this movie. I had to write down so I didn't remember.
Yeah.
The notes were, didn't realize Matthew McConaughey's the center fielder in this movie.
Yeah.
When did that happen? I don't remember that at all. And my other two notes, and I'll let you take this from here, Trey.
Yeah.
Is that one? How come in the late 80s and 90s, like every sports movie, like the stadiums are completely empty, and like the sports teams are ran like they're like fucking misfits, and they're like professional athletes. It's a strange trope during that time. And then also, why are all these major league athletes so fucking bad at baseball? Like, I mean, they're god awful.
It's a kids movie.
I know, but I'm just saying though, you could not get the license for the Angels
Yeah.
to go out there and be, hey, you guys fucking suck. Just like
Will you turn it down?
It's all the way down.
Okay.
The Major League, when it's the Cleveland Indians and they use the real name and they're like, oh yeah, we're trying to intentionally lose so we can sell the team. It's absolutely insanity.
You loved it.
And I love that movie. That movie is fucking. It's got what's his name, Doc Brown in it as
Yes.
the main angel.
Yep.
And Donald Glover as the coach.
Yeah.
And it's super heartwarming.
We're never gonna be a family again when the Angels win the pennant.
Got it. And then I did some research too because I was like, I didn't know. I was like, why? I was like, what's the Anaheim?
Yeah.
What the fuck? And so I had to look it up and figure out why when they changed their name to Los Angeles.
Yeah.
I guess when they built them a stadium in Anaheim, they
Yeah.
had to use the name Anaheim Angels.
Oh wow.
And then I guess slowly they changed it to the Los Angeles Angels of Anaheim.
Yeah.
And then they finally just changed it to Los Angeles Angels. And I was like, huh.
Huh.
Oh, fun fact.
Interesting.
Hey, I said it was a sports hour.
So, huh?
Yeah. No, I love that movie. Disney. It's on Disney right now.
Yeah.
And then it'll suggest to you to watch the Rookie of the Year
Yeah.
after it. Which let's just transition to that just real quick.
The
I'm
one with
sorry.
the weird arm where he's like,
Yeah, fucking, he's terrible. This poor kid is terrible at baseball.
Yeah.
And you feel so sad for him.
breaks his shit.
And like, yeah, he goes to catch a ball and like literally like lands on his shoulder
Yeah.
and like breaks it and then springs it and all this other stuff.
Yeah.
And he's in a cast the whole summer and he comes back and he takes it off and the first thing I'm like, I've never seen this before. His elbow is tendons have fused back together and
It's
make
a rubber band. It basically
Yeah.
shoots the
and
ball
so he can
out.
throw the ball like 101 miles, 103 miles an hour,
Yeah.
which is impressive. But in today's baseball, I mean, it's not.
Yeah, but
too
if you were
crazy.
like 10.
Well, yeah, he's like 10, and they're like, this movie, the whole beginning of this movie is fucking insane. Like, he's like, his stepdad, which not even his mom's boyfriend, not even stepdad, is able to get him a contract and all this stuff. I'm like, first of all, that's super illegal.
Yeah.
Second of all, they're like, yeah, get him to sign this contract. And he's like, signing all this money and stuff. It's fucking insane.
Yeah.
And again, another example of what's the team? I don't know if it's an actual.
I don't know. It was the Rockies or some shit.
I don't know if it's an actual team in this one. If it's
Yeah,
the real
they just make it up.
team, I can't remember off the
His
top
big
of my
bad guy's this
No, it
big
is.
buff guy with a
It's
chew.
It is someone. I forget who it is. Maybe the Red Sox.
I don't
It's
know.
something. But it was pretty funny.
You watched this one as well?
I watched most of it, but then I realized Gary Busey's the main guy in that. I was
Yeah.
like, oh, this guy's terrible to watch.
Yeah.
He's a fucking dick.
Yeah.
All right, let's see what you got here. Yeah, watch this on. No.
This is the best job in the world, man.
Oh my God, Trey, what are we doing here?
What?
The energy drink Minotaur is good.
Taste the beast.
Oh, this is role models.
Yeah, there you go.
Sorry, I actually pushed down on the little thingy.
Yeah, I was like, wait, give it a second. Damn, it
Yeah,
got like
sorry,
2 words.
Sorry, fucking role models. My bad.
All right. It says people doing things with stuff.
All right, good call, Trey.
What's Ant-Man's name? Real name?
Paul Rudd.
Paul Rudd and Sean William Scott.
Diddy Combs. Got it.
No.
Yeah, Sean William Scott.
So they are 2 guys that work for an energy drink company who, they one of them gets broken up with, and he loses his shit, and so they end up
It's pretty funny though.
Yeah.
At the coffee shop. I don't know why she's so mean to him. He got a valid point there.
I mean, he's like, so you want a venti?
He's like, well, how many ounces is that?
I don't-
He's like, well, you have grande here, which means large.
Yeah.
But then you want venti is your large, but that's Spanish for 20 ounces. So fucking get it together. Then you say tall.
Yeah.
It's like, what unit measurements are you doing here?
Yeah.
He's like, I just want a large black coffee.
Yeah.
He's like, well, we don't have that.
Yeah. So
funny.
so they go into had to be role models for 2 kids and for Sturdy Wings, and it's funny. It's a comedy. Sean William Scott is out there partying and trying to be crazy, and he's got this little boy who he's watching, and then Paul Rudd's got a kid that's like,
McLovin.
yeah, he's his guy's McLovin, but he does like LARPing, and so he ends up they end up dressing up as Kiss at the very end.
Yeah, and fighting
And-
Kim Jong Un's
Group.
group.
So it's
which
like
is- it's
a nation.
It's a funny fucking movie.
Yeah, it's funny. I definitely recommend it. I mean, it's not that dirty. There's some boobs in it. Not a lot of
Yeah.
cursing. So yeah,
It's a good movie.
yeah. So I
What
definitely
you
recommend it.
watching on?
I watched it on the Flicks.
Flicks. All right. You
Um,
heard it here, folks. Thanks for tuning in to 106.9.
yeah.
Flicks.
So again, thanks everybody for watching.
Oh, shit, we're done.
And,
Oh, shit,
and
shit.
listening. This is
uh,
episode 56.
Thanks for watching.
Follow us on YouTube.
Like,
Subscribe.
share. If you don't, we know where you live, and we're coming after you.
All right, guys. Thanks. Have a good week.
Have a good
We'll see you in 2 weeks.
bitches.
Peace out.
Are you not entertained?
Welcome to Hard to Entertain with Brandon and Trey. Take it away,